Okay, so now we're going to learn about measurement to the nearest quarter inch. And on my last video that I showed you guys, we used nearest half inch. And so just to review that, here is a picture where there was whole numbers and it was separated by holes and halves. And so what we did practically was we counted our holes. So we had 0 to 1, which is 1 hole, and then 1 to 2, which is 2 holes. And then right here, if we were to go another hole, we wouldn't be able to because it would go over. So we have to count it as a half. So my answer came out to be 2.5 inches because I went 2 full inches and then ½ an inch. So today what we're going to work on is quarter an inch. So I want to remind you that these are whole numbers. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what you're going to see different on this ruler than the last ruler is these quarter inches. So let me show you that again. What's happening in between here is the quarter of an inch. So I've kind of zoomed in so you can see this better. What we have here is 0, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 1. 1 and 1/4, 1 and 2/4, 1 and 3/4, and 2. And so that's what the ruler looks like when we take away the halves. However, there are halves still represented. If you look at the longer line right here, of each of these, those represent halves, and that's actually how it looks on a ruler. So we're going to try to find the length of this one. So we're going to do the same step that we did before, and what we'll do is we'll go a hole, and then we'll realize that we can't really go another hole without going over the blue arrow, and so when we go this time, we can only go 1/4. So we'll take it 1/4 at a time. So I know that my answer is 1 1/4 inch because I went 1 full inch and then 1/4 of an inch, just like that. Okay, let's try again. So this one's a little harder because it's a little further down the line. So what we're going to do is we're going to count holes and then we're going to count our quarters. So I know I have 1 full hole from here to here. I have another hole, 2 holes, 3 holes, and I know that if I go to a 4th hole that I'll skip the blue line. So I'm going to count how many quarters of a hole I have. So I've already done this for us. And so I have 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes, and then I have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So I know that my answer is 3 3/4 inches because I went 3 full inches and then I went 3/4 of an inch. Now it's your turn. Now at this point you might want to pause your video. I'm going to give you 10 seconds like last time. I want you to think about where that blue arrow is and how many holes and quarters you have. So if you need to, pause your video. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the answer. If you haven't gotten this already, then you need to pause it. So I know that my answer is 2 3/4 inches because I went 2 full inches and then 3/4 of an inch. So I have my 1 hole, 2 holes, and then I have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So I know that my answer is 2/3. If you guys have any questions about how to do this, please watch the video again or reach out. Bye guys!